Kid Craddock in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, this is Kelly Raspberry. This is your Showbiz Top 5 for Monday. It's July 21st. The LA jails are so full of violent offenders that they try to get rid of the not-so-violent ones, the not-so-serious offenders as quickly as possible. And that's the case with Khloe Kardashian, who checked in to serve her full sentence. She had every intention of doing so on Friday, but then got to walk out less than 3 hours later. In fact, it was 173 minutes. Now, her 173 minutes behind bars were not fun, people. She witnessed one of her fellow inmates having a pretty violent seizure. She asked for a blanket and was denied. And then she had to watch a video on how to maintain cleanliness and avoid contracting the staph infection while she was behind bars. So not a lot of fun in those 173 minutes for Khloe. Now, Angelina Jolie and her newborn twins checked out of the hospital before dawn on Saturday morning, so they avoided most of the paparazzi who would have been standing there waiting anyway. I'm sure she was climbing the walls to get out of that place. She checked in on July 2nd, had the babies by C-section 10 days later, and then spent another week in the hospital with little, what's the names again? I'm sure it'll roll off my tongue eventually, but Knox Leon and Vivian Marceline. No word yet on when we're going to see the pictures of the twins, which reportedly went for $11 million to some U.S. magazine. We haven't heard yet. Britney Spears avoided going to court to do this child custody trial over her boys, Jaden James and Sean Preston. She reached an out-of-court agreement with Kevin, which just keeps things the way they are for now. Kevin's got sole custody of the kids. She has 2 days a week of visitation plus one overnight stay, and that is going to be extended as the year progresses as long as she continues to progress, and she's doing really great now. Kevin's also going to get a little bit more money in child support, going from $15,000 to $20,000 a month, and I think Britney's the one that's going to have to write the check for Kevin's attorney, which will be $250,000. Looking for Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon? Well, you won't have to look too hard because they're going to be popping up everywhere there's a camera over the next few days, because that's what celebrities do when there's rumors their marriage is in trouble. You see them holding hands at every camera opportunity, so that's the case there. Now, sources say the problem is that Nick doesn't want to be perceived as some kept man. So he's trying to hold up his end of the bargain by showering Mariah with all these expensive gifts, but the problem is Nick Cannon doesn't have Mariah Carey money, so he's going in the hole pretty quick. And his ego's getting a little bruised because, you know, now he's being perceived as Mr. Mariah Carey, and that's another shot in the gut. So, I mean, the male ego is such a fragile thing, as we all know, ladies. So we'll see if this marriage has any link to it. Jessica Simpson, she made her country concert debut at this thing called the Country Thunder USA Festival in Randall, Wisconsin over the weekend. It was a huge bill. Carrie Underwood was on it, Miranda Lambert, Kelly Pickler, Sugarland. They were all opening for the headliner, Sarah Evans. Now, Jessica walked out in her Daisy Dukes and cowboy boots, all excited to take the stage, and had a mixture of cheers and boos. A lot of people in the crowd aren't even willing to give her a chance. They're like, you don't have the voice for country music, you don't have the twang, you don't belong here, it's crap. Just because you date Tony Romo doesn't mean you're a country person. And Jessica's trying to tell them from the stage, hey, I'm just like you. I grew up in Texas. I'm a country girl at heart. So I don't know, we'll see. I remember when Justin Timberlake tried to start his own little solo career. He was doing a lot of R&B stuff. I remember seeing him booed when he showed up someplace with Pharrell. So, and you see how far he's come. So this is just maybe just a little bump in the road for Jessica. Good luck to her. That's your Showbiz Top 5 for Monday.